Alright, so last time I said I was going to finish joining the two, and I have. So that's done. This will need to be textured, of course, but let's get it marked for that. Pretty easy to do, actually, because we're just going to grab the innermost edge there. Let me switch over to edge mode. Just about got it. There we go. So that's that. And now to make it a little bit easier to UV unwrap, just put a few more selections in here. Go ahead and mark those. Now that we've done that, we have one other item that we need to model out, don't we? So we'll need to get the background image for that. One moment. Navigating to where I need to be takes some time that I don't think you guys really want to have to be a part of. But there we go. Have the smaller one here, but that's okay. We get the general idea. Going to pull in a cylinder again. Or did I not use a cylinder before? Either way. Move this from 32 down to 12. No, I did, didn't I? Kept fill type to nothing. And tab in. We want to add a few edge loops. First one's going to be up around there. Second one should be somewhere about there. And now we want to grab the top and bottom. So these and these, and we're going to scale them in together. So something like that. Scale them back up. And just a little bit more, give it more of a rounder shape to it. Now, let's add in one more here, and one there. Need to do the same right here. I just remembered that. And we will do the bottom ring in a moment here. Get the top one done. So something like that, and now on the z-axis, make it line up with the, or right on top of the others there. And let's see what we've got. It's looking pretty good. So let's do the bottom. One right there. One about there. And then one roughly there. Select these. And now go into the top view and scale from here. This makes it easier to line them up. May not be exactly, but it'll be close enough. And then scale on the Z. There. And flatten those out. There we go. Now to add 2 more loops right here, close to the middle. About there should work. Grab these and we're going to scale them out. It'll be barely noticeable in the final render or final model, but it looks so much better that way. Now to do the top and then the bottom, I'm going to select, extrude, scale in a little bit, extrude it once more, and now bring it down just a little bit. Extrude one last time, merge at center. Check how it looks. That looks pretty good. Now we need to do the same on the bottom to finish that end out. So we're going to extrude. And this is another point where scaling from the top will help because we want it to match. And I am using the keyboard instead of the mouse here to finesse it into position. So once I've done that, we now want to extrude it one more time, pull it up a little bit, extrude it one final time, and hitting the right button, merge at the center. There we go. Now, a barrel should never be the same size as a pot, unless you're doing a small barrel. But this is more of a seed or drink barrel, and therefore it should be a good deal larger. But I think we need to scale it on the X just a little bit first. That looks more right. So there we go, a barrel and a paint pot. Now we can get rid of the blockiness here by shading it smooth. And the same thing here with the barrel. Barrel gets messed up, but it is easy to fix. Just grab the edges that are going to be marking flat faces. And then we want to mark these edges as sharp. I'm not really sure what to say about that. Oh well. It'll work regardless, because this is not the end of this. We'll go ahead and clear the sharp. And then go shade flat for the time being. We'll leave it there. And in fact, that might help with the overall image of it being a barrel. Now I want to mark the edges for the UV map. Which are not going to be all of them, just the ones that divide the sections that need dividing. So there, mark same. Move it over a little bit. And there we go. Let's start unwrapping the UVs for the pot. Try to get something better than that. Much better. So we'll move that up. There. Just try to get things in a more organized fashion here in the UV map. There we go. We can pin those. Go ahead and export the layout to Paint Pot. All UVs. Export the layout. And now what I want to do is do at least 3 paint pots. So we're going to duplicate this one. Just move it over here. And another one. Right about there. Bring in an empty. Get it turned around here. And right into the middle. Select the objects, then the empty. Set parent to object. Now, at least in Blender, it'll move the way I want it to. For the bucket, going to unwrap these UVs as well. There we go. Now I need to rearrange things a little bit here. Top and bottom can go and overlap. Like so. Pin them. Move them into the grid. Move them in. Move them into the grid like I just did. Now, what are these? Okay, these are the 2 top and bottoms by the look of it. Or no, they're the bands. Well, that's nice. I was hoping they'd be like that. Makes it easier. Layer them on top of each other. Get them selected as best we can. Move these into the grid. Scale them down just a little bit and pin them. Rotate 90 degrees, and they'll be down at the bottom here. Next up, the 2 top and bottoms of the slats. Layer those, bring them in, pin them, rotate. That should do. And now we have the body of the barrel. Rotate 90. Slide it in, scale it down, pin it, and we can export this UV layout as well. And we're going to call this supply barrel. It's not a barrel if it's missing a B. If it is missing a B, you've got an arrow. And I don't think anyone really knows what an arrow actually is. Well, with that, all that's left is to get these textured, and I'll not force you to sit through that. We've been through enough texturing. So the next video will be bringing all this into Game Studio. See you then. Hey there everyone. Just wanted to say thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you did enjoy the video, how about giving it a thumbs up? Alright, I will see you all next time.